Ukraine is entering its fifth year of war, and today there has already been a minute of silence. People here in Ukraine receive an alert on their phones, and the country tries, if it can, to take that minute, that moment, to remember those who have died. Many dignitaries are arriving in the capital, Kyiv, for commemorations taking place throughout the day. Prime ministers and presidents from across Europe are here to stand with President Volodymyr Zelensky and all of Ukraine. However, we are also seeing continuing Russian airstrikes across the country. In the city of Zaporizhia, 5 people, including a child, were injured. Several large, multi-story buildings were damaged. People there have sadly become used to this, as drone strikes happen frequently. It is a reminder that the war continues despite this solemn day. This morning in Kyiv, much of the city is in lockdown. It has been difficult to move around because of the visiting dignitaries and security measures. Despite this, people are still visiting memorial sites to pay their respects. It is another very cold day, although slightly warmer than before, which is a relief for many. Snow on the streets has turned into slush, making movement difficult, but people continue their daily lives. It has also been a very emotional day in Bucha, where people visited the local cemetery. Bucha became known worldwide after civilians were killed during the Russian occupation. Many victims are buried there, and a massacre took place in that area. President Zelensky addressed the nation this morning. He said he hopes that one day the President of the United States will visit Ukraine to see the reality of the war firsthand, to understand the suffering of the Ukrainian people. He said Ukraine is defending its life and sovereignty, and that this is not a simple conflict, but an attack by one state on another. He said this is Vladimir Putin's war, and that Russia must be pressured in order to achieve real peace. In Bucha, memorial services were held at military cemeteries. Many people came to lay flowers at the graves of soldiers who died defending their country. Ukrainian flags stand beside the graves, showing the heavy human cost of the past 4 years. Meanwhile, inside Russia, state television channels did not mention the anniversary. They continued to refer to the conflict as a special military operation and focus on Russian military successes. A documentary filmmaker, Ben Steele, spoke about Russian soldiers who fled the front lines. According to testimonies, some Russian soldiers were forced into attacks and faced